Welcome back to another episode of Ruthless TV, where I break down Tyler Perry's The Oval scene by scene. Now let's get into this video. The description for Season 3, Episode 1 has posted, and it reads, "The President and First Lady barely dodge death but continue in their ways. Hunter vows for revenge. Victoria has lustful eyes on Sam. Jason is ready to finish the job of taking his mother out like someone else started." Now let's break down this description, shall we? In the very first sentence, it tells us that the President and First Lady barely dodged death. So who got shot? It could have been either Hunter or Victoria, but it wasn't lethal. Or it could have simply been one of their Secret Service agents. But it tells us that they continue in their ways. So apparently, the talk that Victoria's father gave had little to no effect on either of them. You know, normally when people face certain challenges in life, especially when your life has been threatened, or if you're like facing something terrible that just may happen to you, like you know how when people face near-death experiences, they tend to straighten up a little bit and fly right? And change their ways, but usually this tends to be a change for the better, but not in Hunter's and Victoria's case. Nothing has affected these two, so apparently we can look forward to more of their off-color shenanigans. Then in another part of the episode description, it says that Hunter vows to seek revenge. Do y'all remember in a previous video I posted about how I would love to see some growth in Hunter? Like I like him to evolve into like a normal, regular human being, right? But looks like we're gonna have the same 10-year-old Hunter still chasing pretty brown girls and seeking validation. So we know that he'll be for sure seeking revenge on Bobby and Max, right? Not so sure if the general will be added to that revenge list, because I'm still out with my decision on the general. Then they tell us that Victoria has lustful eyes for Sam. Lustful eyes? So we already know what this means, right? And this is probably why Priscilla is sitting on the edge of her bed and in her bedroom. But listen, do y'all think Sam is going to be able to resist the First Lady? Remember when the general posed the question and wanted to know if Sam was still attracted to her? Sam didn't say anything. Do y'all think that his talk with the general is effective, or will he still feel the need to plant more seeds in Victoria? Priscilla's going to have her hands full, because it seems that all of those threats and arguments that she's had with Victoria doesn't even matter if nothing has changed there, right? Which means that all of this was a complete waste of time. I published a video on this very same subject last week, so if you didn't get a chance to check it out, I'll link it up above, and I'll also leave the link below in the description box. Then the episode description also concludes with Jason being ready to finish the job of taking his mother out like someone else started. There's a lot to unpack right here. First of all, I thought Jason was supposed to be going to the internment camp where Gail is. Will someone please explain to me why they're leaving more opportunity for Psycho Jason to kill someone else? Let me just say this. If I had a son sleeping in a room a couple of doors down from me who has killed my mother, and someone who was hired to work with me attempted to rape the press secretary, and who has threatened my life on more than one occasion, Jason would have his sass on the other side of earth, right? Locked up. There is no way I'd be under the same roof with this psycho, son or not. And then it concludes with he's finishing what someone else has started. So could they possibly be talking about the shooting in the last episode? Or is someone else going to try to take Victoria out in this next episode that's coming up? Oh yeah, it could actually be someone that her dad was speaking of. Remember when he said that they were going to be coming for their seats, and he doesn't necessarily have to pass away for that. So drop me a note in the comments and let me know who else you think may have it out for Victoria. And also let me know what you think about this episode that's going to open up Season 3. You could have been doing so many other things, and I do appreciate you joining me on this episode of Ruthless TV. If you're an Oval fan, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Don't forget to like the video and share the video, and I'll see you in the next one.